Hello and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. We're once again in our ever-growing Sandbox zoo. We still only have 8 animals, so yeah, that's that. So today I'm going to be working on a habitat for our Arctic foxes. Hello. Which reminds me, I completely forgot to take a screenshot last time. So yeah, that's that. You already know the thumbnail, but I don't know the thumbnail yet, so figure that out. And I'm just going to sort of try and build a decent looking habitat here. I'm not responsible for anything. Probably gonna look really weird. Because, I don't know. I'm bad at building habitats with a lot of snow, which is maybe why I try not to build anything for polar bears. So yeah, let's see how this works, if this works. I have no idea. But I'm going to be using moss. just a lot of the moss, because at least that way I can pretend that there's colors. You know? I can pretend that it's very, very pretty and colorful looking and all those things. Instead of being like, oh, it's all snow. Yay. I mean, I don't have an issue with snow, it's just very, you know, white. Very one color. So, I guess I'm just going to have some greenery around the water area here, because that actually doesn't have a lot of snow. So it would make sense for that to be around here. And I'm actually going to leave the snowy areas mostly barren, because it wouldn't make sense for there to be a lot of you know, a lot of foliage around there. Because it's snow. Some things grow in snow, just not a lot of things. So I'm going to kind of... Also, let's not do Asian plants. It's just going to be confusing in the long run. I already have one kind of cedar trees. But why not? How are you guys feeling about this amount of plant? I always have to check that because... Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. That's like the maximum amount of plants they like. Because they are like sort of tundra animals. So we're going to have to remove some of the trees. There. It's probably going to work out a bit better. We could have a tiny Christmas tree! No, I do want one of those here. But, yeah. Can't use too many of those. Let's do that. You know, it's still a zoo owned by some rich person, even if it's Arctic foxes. We can still put a lot of flowers in there. Have to be careful where I place them, because I don't want to have flowers everywhere. I wonder if these would actually grow from the snow, because they do look like the kind of flowers that would totally just be like, oh no, snow. Anyways. Just grow everywhere. But I'm going to try to go for a somewhat realistic looking habitat here. We all know I'm not going to succeed. But yeah, let's just... let's just, you know, try at least, and then I can fail. But gotta try. How about one of these around here? And like another tree stump there. And grass. It's kind of hard when you have so much snow. And also like a strict limitation on how much plant life you can have in the first place. So maybe just some of this around here and over there. I'm actually not using twin flowers. That's unacceptable. This habitat needs twin flowers. I saw this meme on it wasn't a meme, it was more like a post on the subreddit, and it was like someone talking about the I forgot what it's called. One of the grass types for the African savanna biome. The whole habitat was just that one type of grass, and that's what I feel like whenever I see twin flowers. Just like everywhere. Okay, how are we feeling about this amount of plant life? Hey, kiddo, stop. We're feeling like it's too much? You're gonna have to live with that. I'm not going to do any less plant life. You be happy with what you have. It already looks terribly boring. I think I'm just gonna throw in a lot of rocks and, you know, just hope that that gives it a bit more volume, because right now it just looks very, very flat. Not a big fan of habitats that have, like, nothing. Which happens when you can't really place anything because the animals don't like anything. But I'm going to try and at least get around that issue a little bit by swarming the whole habitat with stones. There. It looks weird, but it'll have to do. Just to give it some more texture. Sometimes rocks work really well for that, sometimes they do the exact opposite and just make it look worse. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and see if I can get a decent habitat going, and if not, then I don't know. No idea what I'm gonna do if it still looks terrible. Also, for anyone wondering, I will be recording the episodes for the next campaign / story mode thing right after this episode, so they will also be up soon-ish. I just had a short break because I just had an exam and yeah. I don't want to record if I'm like kind of freaked out with exams, so I just don't. And then there's just no videos for a bit. You know, I think that's okay. It's not the best habitat I have ever built, because I am very limited in what I can do, but I think it's okay. So next, I'm going to put bedding in there, so that we can at least pretend like we care about them. No, we do care about them, obviously. They're very, very cute little foxes, and they will be my best friends forever. Give them some water troughs, just because it looks better if there's water, I guess. And then... why am I still on moose? You are architect foxes. I mean, the water is the same for all of them, but the food trays looked a little weird. It's like, why did you have those food trays? That's not okay. They can have a... Isn't that just a disco ball? Okay. And a tennis ball. Okay, fair. I like the idea of a bubble machine. I'm not sure. Put it there. And a sprinkler over here. Please tell me the color scheme isn't too atrocious. That's fine. Bamboo feeder and this. And of course cardboard boxes, because the world just wouldn't be the same without cardboard boxes. Nope, just not acceptable. Let's also put one in there. Why not? What a skittle feeder. Oh, those kinds. Yeah. Like the ones you have for dogs. Which makes sense. No, that's actually... What are you doing with the disco ball? Oh, just talking to it. Okay. Want a happy disco ball? Oh, wait. Can I have a nice screenshot of you two just standing there? Because... I don't know. I think it's cute. People be like, why are you taking screenshots during the recording? Because someone has to. So contrast and depth of field. Yeah, I'm using NVIDIA Ansel, which allows me to kind of instantly edit the pictures while I'm recording. Or while I'm doing anything at all, which is quite helpful when you're, you know, me. So that's just because I feel like it wouldn't be the same without it. Let's put up some screens. Just the obligatory education boards, you know? Like, I don't think the visitors care because I think the zoo is still essentially free. But we can at least pretend like we can. Right? There we go, Arctic fox. And yeah, over here we're gonna have Himalayan brown bears, so I'm just going to go and buy those. Any species? Oh, Himalayan. I'm stupid. I do not know the alphabet anymore. Apparently. Can I have a fancy color pattern for these? I don't think so. How many of you can I have? 2. Okay, so the usual number. Cool. They're all brown. Chocolate brown, grey brown. What are you? Chocolate brown, so I want a grey brown one. Sure, why not? It doesn't really matter. It's not like we're actually letting them reproduce or anything. We're not, because it's a sandbox zoo. No reproduction happening in this place, nada. I don't need my PC to kill me any more than it already is. You know, the habitat looks almost a little bit empty, but I think it's okay. It's just a funny contrast to the flamingos over there, and then there's like the Arctic foxes, like, hi. Okay, here's our brown bears. How are you feeling? Are we feeling this? Yeah, except for the terrain, because they also want snow. But that's why I put these 2 next to each other, because, you know, if we need to cool it anyways, that way we can at least cool both areas. Obligatory kind of weird placement of coolers. Just give that a bit. And then I can see if they're actually covering the area nicely. We do need one more there. And then we can just lower them into the ground, so that I never have to see them again. Because they're ugly. Whee! So now we just have smoke coming out of the ground for no apparent reason, but that's fine. You know, that's totally fine. Just a little bit of smoke coming out of nowhere in the ground. Oh, I just think it's so cute when they sit there like that. Except for the polar bears. They're cursed. There's nothing positive or cute or anything about polar bears. Just no. Just no. No polar bears. Will be me when there's a timed scenario that requires polar bears. I'll just be like dying inside. I've been thinking about taking this bit out here and turning that into a shelter. So I'm going to be doing that because it would just make more sense, you know, to just continue the building from here. At least a little bit. If you had to build something anyways. I think this is going to be big enough. So obviously this is technically speaking the lowest floor. Oh, it's not even the lowest floor, it's like the ground, right? Like that's not a floor. So we need to get away for our guys here to get up there, but I think that's fine because if I remember correctly, they can take, not stairs, but, you know, they can walk. They're capable of walking upstairs. Or at least up platforms, so that'd be fine. And then we have the regular walls. Why are they not? Oh no, I think they are. I think it's just the thing. Do I want to close this off here? Or do I want to give them like 1 level of... That might actually be kind of cute too. So like... What's this? You might think that I have an idea what I'm doing, but you're wrong, I don't. Basically, I'm going to... First, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have a little, like, sort of platform for them here. Yeah. Wait, no. On the other way around? Oh, no, there's 2. And... that... doesn't work. So we have, like... There, no one's ever gonna notice. We have a little platform here, like a teeny tiny little platform. That is definitely not going to allow them to escape over here. No. No? What makes you think that? Well, we'll have to figure something out for that one. But for now, it's basically just going to be a little platformy platform here. So that the... Am I gonna do that? Maybe I'll just take one of these and put them up there. It's not the most creative approach, but it'll work. Like so. So that they hopefully can jump down. But yeah, it's just going to be a little upstairs area. And then this is going to be... Do I want it to be too tall? Choices. Decisions. You know, like I'm thinking if I want the roof to be on here, or if I want to give them a double floor and have the roof above that, I'd just be doing that. Why am I doing this the complicated way again? Like... No, come on, copy? Yes, thanks. Like so. And then, obviously I'm gonna close it up on top, because that would... No, go here. No! Why am I so bad at this? It's obvious that I haven't played in quite a while. But yeah, that's just... Game I'm trying to... I am trying to move this one object. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like Planet Zoo just doesn't understand what I'm trying to do, and then it just does something because it tries to do something, but the something it does is completely wrong, but it doesn't realize that. And then you have a giant error. Anyways, let's copy some windows. So the basic idea is that this is a continuation of the regular building. Basically. Not sure why I have a window there. Which would kind of make sense, I guess. It would be like the little... You know, let's just build an extra room for our bears. For no apparent reason other than bears. The roof would have to be flat though, no. I don't know. The roof is going to be the issue now. But I have learned, and I'm not going to put a roof on there until I have decorated the inside. Species Himalayan brown bear. Oh. Just making sure that we have some bedding on the inside. No, you don't snap. No snapping. I know, very realistic indoor design for this. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I can, is I'm going to be taking some of this fencing. Give me my fencing. And I'm going to have it here. And you might be wondering why. There's no real reason, I just think it would be cool to have like a four kind of box area for if anything ever happens and you know you need to lock one of them up because they're bears. They just killed your zookeeper. So we have a tiny box here for our bear that just tried to kill a visitor or something. I don't know. Or maybe for the pregnant female when the male really doesn't like her so she has to hide. I don't know. But it kind of makes sense, so I'm gonna do it. And yeah, as always, these interior areas are just going to be kind of interior areas. So, toys, some toys, and some more toys. Right, these are also going to have climbing enrichments, so it's actually cool that I gave them a climbing platform. Does that make their whole habit, like their whole house count as climbing? Because that would be cool. No need for anything else. We have the climbing area. something here. This out. Oops, that was a bit too far. Can I just... No, this isn't gonna work out that way, so I'm gonna have to manually do it. I just want to have like a sort of fencing here so that they can't jump down, because I feel like they're gonna do that. And while I personally don't care, I don't want all of the visitors to have a heart attack. It also looks like a little better like that in my opinion. Mostly because now I don't have to make this fence here longer. Just to keep them from jumping. And... okay, roof. Roof. Building a rooftop is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. They're going to have a kind of thing here. Because I did that everywhere anyways. I think I used the 2-meter panels here, yeah, so... The problem is, I love the idea of using 2-meter panels, right? Just, if I use the 2-meter panels, as you might have realized previously, we are just going to lose a floor here. Like, we're just going to straight up lose this floor. Which I guess is okay. Not like I'm going to miss the floor. Oh no, that one's wrong. No, stay here. Day 35 of me failing at building roofs? How are you guys doing in the meantime? I just need like pre-built roofs. Good pre-built roofs. Yeah, but I'm only going to do like 1 floor level, and then I'm going to use the flat ones. Okay, wait. Let's try to do this a bit professionally. Gonna kind of ruin the windows, but that's fine. Whoever lives in there has a view on the habitat of the bears. That's fine. You know, whoever lived in there is definitely signed up for that and has definitely decided that they want to spend their whole life just staring at bears. So it's okay. I don't think they mind. I think they want to be there. It's not... Come on! Move over a little. Oh no. Oh no, can I move you? Yeah. It's like the grid is cool until the grid doesn't like you anymore. At which point the grid is the worst. I think I used the 2-meter eaves, didn't I? So let's just see if that'll work. Yeah, it doesn't really work because of this wall that I placed here. Should have expected that. It's okay though. I can make that work, kind of, somehow. I should just fix the wall. I could fix the wall. It's not impossible to fix the wall. Or I could leave it like that and just ignore that anything ever happened. Knowing myself is actually more likely. No, I'm going to fix the wall. It's not that bad. Let's leave. It's not that bad. It's okay. Let's just imagine you're living in there and like someone tells you, oh yeah, like we have a house for you, you can live there, and you're like, oh great. And then you realize that by house and you can live there, they actually mean like, oh yeah, we have this bear habitat that we're not really using anymore because, you know, the bears live in it, but you can have it. I'd almost feel bad for that person. I don't know how... Oh. how big of a distance the bears can, you know, move at a time. So I'm going to be very, very carefully building stairs here. Actually, why am I doing this in this really, really stupid way? Basically, we need one bear to fit on there. It's stupid because bears could definitely take stairs that they can't fully fit on, but this is Planet Zoo, so the bear needs to be able to fully fit on the stair. Planet Zoo rules. I didn't make them. Let's make bear stairs. There we go. Let's see if the bear can take the stair. Perfect English, right? Bears. Goofies, can you go in there? Okay, but they can't get up from here. So this flooring is too high? I guess. So, this would probably have to be at a higher level, so do that. Oh, you mean that they can't get up here, right? But that's fine. Gonna have to move everything again. Hello and welcome to episode 28 of me placing stairs. How are you feeling? How was your day? Have you placed a lot of stairs? Imagine someone telling you that this is their favorite game and you ask them why and they're like, oh, I like placing stairs. I know that I could use a ramp, but that would look weird. Can you get up there now? Yes, perfect. Because now they have shelter in there. I'm not sure if they can enter this little hole there, but it's fine if they can't. They can actually. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, we're at 27 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it at this. Our bears now have their tiny little... Yeah, go in, go in! Wait, let me... I'm sorry, I have to take a screenshot of the bear just inspecting its cell. What's the best angle for that? Yeah, let's take it like that. Okay. This is the bear figuring out... Are you going? Look, the bear! There's no food on there, kiddo, but okay. It's funny because the bear has this giant habitat. Both of them have the giant habitat. And they've just decided to go in there. Oh, hey. Oh, that's just so cute. Come on, go in with your friend. There's 2 people can fit in there. Go on. No? Okay. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So we're now after credit. We're done with this European area. So if you want to, you can tell me what area you'd like to see next. We're probably going to go over here, do something over there, or I could pull another path up here and continue up there. This up here is obviously going to be for the marine animals, so aquatic, marine, whatever, so we're gonna keep those for last, I guess. But yeah, if you have requests for any areas that you would like to see next, put it in the comments down below. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye!